and it like the conditions start. In fact, when I first started getting in, I mean, I've been running since '79, and I've always been a big guy. And then I'm like, when I got into ultras back in 2010, 2011, because of my size and because I was mainly a walker, I was missing cutoffs all the time. But what it was I kind of had a natural affinity for athletes that were older, guys in their 70s, you know, older than we are, but because especially in trail racing, we've talked about this before, you lose that little flexibility and step and you start falling down and things like that. And so, but then I do loop races and you're out there and you're watching these guys like the 80-year-old who just crushed the world record, did 145 miles in 48 hours, which is like 7 miles farther than I can do it. So I have kind of like a bond or a brotherhood with my older athletes, because, you know, you give them a fair course, a paved loop, they'll be out there rocking it night and day. But you put them on, you know, Angel's Crest course, or, you know, or what you did today, and, you know, it's curtains. And so it's just one of those things. I was just kind of curious that, you know, I kind of know your idea on it, but, you know, if you're going to do this quest, and the thing is like,
I'll think about.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Well, like Walter, when he did his,
I was going to say all ideas, all entered.
Yeah. But what I was going to say is, like, one of the things that you do with these FKTs, which I don't think you really did when you went out in your first one, is kind of FKTs or even records. You need to like post your rules of what you're going to do when you set out, you know, and it can be anything, but then just everybody knows, like, because I know Walter kind of had like, not a manifesto, but he kind of said, this is what I'm going to do to go break the record. And I think that's something you should definitely do, you know, lay out and say, these are the rules. I mean, and not saying that, you know, you're honorable in doing what you're doing, but just be completely transparent, kind of like we do on this podcast, you know, being, you know, just saying, okay, I'm going after this record, and I'm going to do these timed events, and here's the rules that I'm going to follow. And it doesn't, you know, if people don't agree with the rules, at least you have guidelines, you know. And I think that's important, because like with the FKTs, the fastest known times, people are doing that now. There's like that website, and it says, you know, you should have a Garmin inReach, you should do this, this, and this, just to make it. And like, or people who do the Badwater 146, they have a page, and here's what you need to do. And so I'm saying just kind of something in the future. So anyway, but I'm glad